how excited are you guys to come home? It was like 5 of the last 7 or something like that on the road. You come back here and you finished for the next 6 here at home at Liberty Arena, where you guys have been obviously good everywhere, but good specifically at home against some teams you played. How different is it to be playing Florida International at home the second time around as opposed to the first time?
Yeah, I mean, obviously excited to be home, but we enjoy those long trips. We're a very connected team, so being able to spend that time with the whole team on the road like that is pretty special. But I will say, like, playing in FIU is fun as well, playing in the sun. But it is going to be exciting to play in front of Liberty fans again. Excited for the turnout, and they turned out great for us last game against Missouri State. So hoping they can come out and pack the stands again, because that helps us tremendously.
How much pressure do you guys feel to keep riding this winning streak?
I would say that we're going to get what God has coming for us. And, we really dive into every day. What we do every day is more important than what we do every once in a while. So this pressure is not really building up trying to keep a winning streak. We're really just trying to get better for March. And, we want to make the tournament again. And, I personally haven't been there, so those guys know what it's like. But we just really want to do what we need to do every single day to get there again.
People talk about that and the pressure and all that stuff. For you, is it more so about, you can see the finish line. Like, just trying to, more so trying, you talked about the day by day, trying to enjoy just this time because it's taken.
Yeah, I'm in a different position, obviously, than Zander. He's got a long career ahead of him. Like you said, the finish line is near. And this is just such a special group. So being able to just enjoy every single day, every single game with them, and it's easy not to look ahead when, obviously, the finish line's coming up. And whenever you're playing with guys like these and a team like this, you don't want it to end. So just trying to cherish every single moment and every single game. And like I said in multiple interviews, I think I'm wanting this process to drag out as long as possible, because, this is it's been an incredible experience and incredible journey with these guys, and especially this year, just the success that we've had, but also just the relationships that we've been able to develop and continue to grow. It's been pretty special.
What are some things that you've been passing down slowly throughout the season to these younger guys? Zander, if you want to comment on it too.
I don't know. You got anything?
Honestly, just from him alone, I would just say playing with joy. Like, I have the blessing to watch those guys, those older leaders, come in every single day knowing that this may be their last season playing basketball, and really just play with joy, have a sense of gratitude. And, that comes down from the coaching staff as well and everybody that's in our locker room. I have the opportunity just to see how joyous they play and how free the freedom from Christ is. So I would say that's one of the biggest blessings and takeaways I've gotten from them, is just the joy they play with.
I guess that's what we give off.
Kaden, you talk about you guys, going through a lot of, games and tests and things like that. When you're at UTEP and down by 10, you can't buy a bucket, it seems like. And what are some of the conversations you guys are having, on the court or on the sidelines as you're trying to snap out of it and figure it out?
Yeah, I mean, we have a pretty veteran group out there, and we've been in almost every situation, it feels like. So whenever we're down 10, it's like it's a 0-0 game. We know that just getting a stop on the other end, and our offense will come. We know the firepower we have on that end. It just takes a couple possessions for us to maybe hit a couple threes, and but in those moments, it's truly just focused on our defense, getting a stop. Getting a stop, and then see what we can do on the offensive side.
For either one of you guys, y'all are undefeated right now, but they've all come in different ways. You mentioned, Kaden, that you've been through a lot, and kind of seen a lot of different scenarios. What have you learned, and what did you guys learn on your most recent road trip that maybe you didn't know about this team and how it handles situations?
That's a good question. I don't know. There's not much to this team that I don't think we know, or we don't know. We're a connected group, like I said, and we've been battle tested. And I think obviously that's going to help in March. These situations that we've been in, and we know in this conference that it doesn't matter the lead that you have, it can go away just like that, or it doesn't matter how much you're down, you can get back into it. And I think just the experience that we have, knowing that, obviously we need to lessen the droughts that we have on the offensive end, and we're working on that. And we know that we can't be doing that come March, and that's a daily process of ours to try and fix. And I think we're getting real close to reaching our potential, but we're obviously nowhere near where we want to be.
Basically, it seems now a second time. Have you seen anything? I know
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Our assistant coach do a phenomenal job. DJ and KR, man, it's like they're just giving us the answers to the test. But also, when we go out there, you do kind of start seeing the teams are doing something they've never done before. But we're used to that at this point because on the offensive side, we have so many solutions to what they do. And whether it's switching 1 through 5 or all of a sudden they're playing a zone, it's just we're used to that. But thankfully, we have the assistant coaches that give us the answers to the test. If they're doing this, we know, we got to get to this concept or this concept. But teams definitely do that a little bit for us.
Zander, I mean, a lot of freshmen talk about how whenever they get to college, the speed of the game is a lot different. And you found yourself playing some big moments here recently, especially alongside Kaden and Colin and Zach. I guess being on the floor with those guys, we've seen probably pretty much every situation college basketball can throw at you. Whenever you're in those big moments, how much does that rub off on you on the court? You mentioned playing with joy, but how much does that help you actually playing on the court, getting to your right spots, being able to find them in their open spots? How key is that, having those guys?
I would say it's monumental. It's kind of like having another coach on the floor with you, especially with those veteran guys that have been through everything, like you said. So just even if it's a little thing like, what are they doing on a pin down? Just kind of talking to me through every single aspect of the game that they just help me with it. And it may be informational as far as a ball screen or just really encouraging me to, get downhill, make a shot, make the one more, whatever it is. Just kind of having those guys, those vets to learn from and just kind of take things in real time is huge for us. And I think it's huge for the success of this team too.
Zander, I know you were committed to the team for a couple of years before you ended up here, but being here and inside the locker room and all the road trips and all those sort of things inside the huddles, what have you learned that makes this team, this group so special? Not just wins and losses, but off the court.
Yeah, I would say it's everything that I thought it would be and more. And it's really just the connectivity. Like, you come in and some of my teammates are married, some of my teammates are freshmen coming in. We're fighting, every single day to get minutes and things like that. But at the end of the day, it's just the connectivity we have in the locker room. It's all laughs and joyous moments like we talk about. And it's not always sunshine and rainbows, but we have a group of guys that's committed to ruthlessly figuring out the problem and just kind of taking the next step. So really just being here, it's been such a blessing to go through a journey of life with these guys.
And for you as a freshman, Kaden, Colin, Zach, everybody talks about them and some of the, even JJ and Josh who played a lot of college basketball. For you as a freshman, how is it difficult to try to pick your spots or, is it easy to want to defer to those guys? How do you try to find how you can impact this team?
Yeah, I would say just staying confident is the reality of it. And, having those guys, they help me. They put me in the spots I need to be, but also just realizing that I put in the work every single day and I'm going to trust what I have. I'm going to trust the plan God has for me. And the reality is I want to operate out of faith and not fear. And if I'm thinking about, I might be in this wrong situation, I might be in this wrong spot, I might slip a screen wrong or a little bit too late, all of that, it's better just to operate out of faith, realizing that, I'm going to get what God has coming for me. And having those guys on the floor makes it so much easier to do that and operate out of faith.
Hey, fellas, physically, I know, how do you kind of stay, the physical part of it, you guys got it a lot, but the mental aspect of it, how do you kind of stay locked in every single game that he's going to get this thing to you guys?
I would say it's not just something that you kind of flip on game day. It's a lot of quiet time personally for me with the Lord outside of basketball and, just sitting in my dorm room, just praying about, the next game, praying for my teammates, things like that. So the mental preparation, just kind of being able to be focused on game day doesn't always happen on game day. And so I think it's just the what we do every day is more important than what we do every once in a while. And that kind of is an accumulation of a testament to the hard work and the teams. And also going out there, I know I'm going to play free because I have great coaches. I have great teammates. They're going to put me in the right spots. They're going to give us the right game plan. And if we don't, we can tweak it and we can make in-game adjustments.
Good answer.
Already got this.
What do you remember about that FIU game? What stands out about that game? It was a while.
Fast pace, overtime. Is it our only overtime game of the year? I think, is it? I don't know. I just watched the video that you put out, and I guess I ran 7 miles during that game, so a lot of running. But yeah, they got 2 bigs down there that are real physical, like to crash the offensive glass. So that's going to be a key focus on ours. And we shot a bunch of threes that game, so maybe not shoot as many as those. Try and get to the rim a little bit more. But if we got it falling like we did in FIU, like Brett and Colin did, and hopefully we can maybe do that again.
Take us into that huddle at New Mexico State. Was Zach, I heard that Zach Cleveland was trying to change up the play or something. Was he taking over the play call?
some may say that he thinks he might be a coach. I think he's got away with that whiteboard too. I remember one time I tried to draw up a play and it made no sense, and coach said never do that again. But Zach has more of a privilege to do that because he can draw up some nice stuff.
I know some people were shocked that he made a jump shot. How shocked were you guys that he had?
I mean, not shocked. I've honestly seen him make that a couple times. He does that shot every time in warm-ups, it seems like, just joking around. But I had a perfect angle of it from below the basket, and I was like, if that's hitting the backboard, it's going in. But it's just a testament to who he is. He was confident in that shot, and he's talked about his faith a lot to you guys recently, and just the growth that he's had over the past 3 years that I've been here has been unbelievable to see. And he's getting everything that he's worked for, and he's one of the best teammates I've ever had. So I'm excited to see where he continues to go, and definitely cherishing every moment and every game that I get to play with him from here on out.